Spent a day with Uncle Doug, commiserating with asps and long needles too. Speaking as a friend, I'll take cash. Well, there's a port on a western bay, exchanging fluids, comparing stars. Oh babe, what would you say? It was just one night. Really, kind of weird, kind of harsh. Russ left home when I was 2. Your tense, I think, want a massage. Loggins and Messina reunion. Stop. Spent a day with Uncle Doug, commiserating with asps and long needles too. Loggins and Messina reunion! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa,
feeling tired and hungry. I thought it was late, but remembered it was Sunday. My clothes smelled up, but they were fresh from the laundry. Right from the start, it wasn't a good day. Food correct, my plans were wrecked by freaking morning traffic jam, caused by a slam between a man and a van. Or was it a van and a tram? I had no choice, I had no options. I had to somehow make some transport adoptions. I had to get a shifty on. You need some communications, John. This could be a Croggy To Nowhere. The day is fast turning into a nightmare. This must be a ride to somewhere. I hope they are still out there. Nightmare. The clock is ticking, I've got to get there. And hell, I just wouldn't care. It's not that I can't raise the fare. I always pay my fair share. Care, fair, share. Well, stand with this bloke with a bike on a rope. Gave me an offer to be my aerobic chauffeur. I had no choice, it was now or never. So I said yes to this foolish endeavor. His name was Jack, we went out on the track. Then it was that the fog descended, and all my senses were completely upended. This will be a Croggy To Nowhere. I only hope there's someone out there. This could be a ride to nowhere. This will be my worst nightmare. Nowhere. Yes, this must be a track to somewhere. I only hope we soon get there. I've got this feeling we're getting nowhere. This is a complete mare. Out there, nowhere. When the babies lifted, life was a gas. The smoke goes past in an iron mask. I felt about Fred, who said he was great, was talking in French while spinning a plate. It was like a history book, I hardly knew where to look. I spied Joan of Arc smoking with Friar Tuck, and William of Orange was sucking a lemon, whilst Marx and Engels were round with Lenin. I couldn't believe it, I had to get out, but my Satryicon Mountain was off with a shout. As Ivan the Terrible picked up an axe and said I was a gun if I didn't send his fax. This must be a Croggy To Nightmare. You can look but please do not stare. This has been a strange affair. I just gave Crash the history lair. Affair. This has been a living nightmare. Perhaps I'm dead, perhaps I'm down there. This has been a Croggy To Nowhere. I can't escape, I'm stuck in somewhere. Nowhere. Nightmare.
Some years ago for a Russian singer. who sang a program consisting entirely of Russian songs set to Russian words. Well, I can get along in Russian, of course, but not well enough to cope with such poets as Tolstoy and Pushkin. So I had to get the words explained to me, and I'm sure it made a great difference to my playing. But as I say, I can get along in Russian. I can say, "Da, нет, пожалуйста, спасибо, я вас люблю, Господи." And believe me, you can get anywhere on that. You can get to Siberia on that. It means yes and no, please and thank you, I love you, heaven help me. Well, all this is by way of preambling towards my next subject, which is how the accompanist tries to make his playing reflect the singer's words. Now, very often, we have to play a strophic song. A strophic song is a song of 2, 3, 4, 5 or more verses where the singer sings the same tune and the accompanist plays the same notes in each verse. It's like a hymn tune. We sing the same tune all through the hymn. We have the same accompaniment, the same harmony. Only the words vary. Well, many a composer has written a strophic song like that. Schubert has written a song called Das Wandern, Wandering, and it has 5 verses. Now, what happens is this. The accompanist gets hold of the music, and it's all on one page, and he says to himself, I have to play this page through 5 times. Good. I can go to sleep at the beginning, and I needn't wake up to the end. But the singer is not going to say that, for he's telling the story. He's going to vary the color and the quality of his tone. He's going to vary his volume and rhythm, and his phrasing, according to what he's singing, according to the words. In fact, you can say that the singer is going to use his imagination. Well, the accompanist must use his imagination too. And although he's playing the same notes all the time, he should do something with his touch and with his tone to help suggest what the singer is singing about. Now, this particular song, Wandering, has, I say it with all respect to Schubert, a rather dull sort of accompaniment. It's all set down here in the bass of the piano in this register.
mantra tough as nails, driven in through skin and bone into the body secret that you call your own. What you won't know will hurt you slow and easily within the realm of reason. Without sense, it was the making of him. The line was followed, taken as given. When nothing better's found, be what's around. Getting less than you ever wanted, and more than you bargained for. Not good enough that you missed a spot. Just who was it who said, whoever said life was fair? Victim's identity for the good of the public face and the face of the public good. Not enough. Again and again and again. As a mantra tough as nails, driven in through skin and bone. Driven in, they say it was the making of him.
line between biding one's time and wasting one's time.
It's just a matter of fiction, but our love as a matter of fact was not much more than friction. I could easily do without it, one would think that you could as well, but knowing you, you'd rather beat the hell out of yourself inside, like it's some kind of way that you have figured out for you to pass the time away. By proxy, it's funny just how quickly inability turns into philosophy. I heard you found a new disciple hanging on each word you speak. I hope they've better luck than I had and they make it through next week without wanting to kill you. Hope at least they have the nerve to tell you to shut the fuck up, like I could never do. The less said, the better. Happy ever after in a while. When the camera takes our picture, could you please attempt to smile? Families are funny things, but I have never found that to be the case with me. The misunderstood artist does too. It brings them round like flies to shit and holds them there like glue. It's the power of the unsaid, a power nice to hold over your loved ones in the greatest story never told. Of the heart done by hard luck tale, laid on you real thick over and over and over and over till you feel you're less said, the better. Happy ever after in a while. When the camera takes our picture, could you please attempt to smile? Families are funny things, but I have never found that to be the
this urban wasteland. It's 2-to-1 for concrete over the grassland. I think this has had an effect on my brain pan. Or maybe I'm just turning into a nomad. I'm just living here in my urban wasteland. We could have as much fun as we both possibly can, but then we'd still be living in a trash can. I don't think there is such a thing here as free space, because I number all the people in this place. The dog's a rabbit and the cats are wild. You no longer live here if you are a child. Only the strong survive in the urban wasteland. The weak all out and move as fast as they possibly can. You would think that it was part of some elaborate plan. A plan. Get away from the urban wasteland. It's gonna kill us as if anything can. I'm sick and tired of just being a nomad.
Not much work for a great sandwich, huh?
No, sounds easy.
They're a frozen pork patty and they kind of look like a slab of ribs. You need a 6-inch spatula and a large sear tool.
Well, that doesn't sound too difficult. Is that all there is to it?
Well, just about. It's important that you do the searing right away. It's important that you do the searing right away. It's important that you do the searing right away.
Well, that doesn't sound too difficult. Is that all there is to it?
Well, just about.
I bet that spatula gets messed up a lot.
Yeah, it does get messy.
3 hours? That seems like a long time.
Yep. Our manager says draining the fat is real important. Our manager says draining the fat is real important.
3 hours? That seems like a long time.
Yep. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Our manager says draining the fat is real important.
I bet that spatula gets messed up a lot.
Yeah, it does get messy. Yeah, it does get messy. Yeah, it does get messy. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Yeah, it does get messy. Yeah, it does get messy. Yeah, it does get messy. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Our manager says draining the fat is real. Yeah, it does get messy. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Our manager says draining the fat is real important. Yeah, it does get messy. Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat. Our manager says draining the fat is real important. Yeah, it does get messy. 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 Then, at the end of the pull signal, pull the meat.